Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be teaching you how to learn copywriting much faster than you already are. So these are the steps that I've taken to learn copywriting really fast over the years, going from knowing essentially nothing about copywriting up to charging hundreds of dollars per hour and working with a lot of big brands, and most importantly generating some pretty serious results for my clients. So the first thing you need to do if you're learning copywriting is go and read all the staple copywriting books. This is the first thing everybody needs to do, and even if you know a lot about copy, you need to review those books every now and then. And even myself, right now I'm reading Breakthrough Copywriting, and it's one of the books I'll recommend in a moment. But why I want to do this is these staple books pretty much teach you everything you need to know. It's honestly about 80 to 90% of it. You're going to learn the strategies, the processes, what works, what doesn't. You're going to learn how to research customers and clients. You're going to learn what makes a good advertisement good, what makes a bad one bad and underperform. You're going to learn copywriting and consumer behavioral psychology, and it'll pretty much give you just about everything you need to know about writing sales copy, along with a lot of real-life examples and exercises. The books are super thorough. And the first one I recommend is the Adweek's Copywriter Handbook by Joseph Sugarman. I believe that was the first one I ever read on copywriting. And Joseph Sugarman's a famous advertiser and copywriter. He goes through all the staple strategies and processes of writing a good ad, along with understanding the product, researching the consumer, and so on. And then the second one I recommend is the Copywriter's Handbook by Bob Bly. So don't get them confused. They pretty much have the same name, but one's by Joseph Sugarman, the other is Bob Bly. And I would say it's probably one of my favorite copywriting books because it's a really simple, straightforward book on just here's the strategies that work, here's the processes of researching a product, the consumer, the industry, here's the exact step-by-step writing process, so it's super practical. Thirdly is Scientific Advertising by Claude Hopkins. So Claude Hopkins was actually born in the 1800s, and despite that, a lot of the advertising strategies he proposed and found still work today. It's amazing that all the stuff that worked a century ago or decades ago still work super effective today. So in the book, he goes over what makes a really good advertisement. And what I love about the book is because it's a bit older and his strategies and techniques are a bit older. They're very simple and easy to grasp, and they're just really concrete and fundamental. And I think no matter where we are in advertising and copywriting, they're going to work. Number 4 is Ogilvy on advertising. So David Ogilvy was the founder of the agency Ogilvy, and essentially he wrote a couple books on what makes a good advertisement good, and also he dives into copywriting, understanding consumers, and the books are once again super practical, lots of takeaways. And finally, as I mentioned earlier, there's Breakthrough Copywriting by David Garfinkel. So what I love about this book is that it's pretty short. I don't think it's more than 150 pages or so. Don't hold me on that, but it's somewhere around there. It's a shorter book. And even in the intro, somewhere early on, he says this book is just super practical, straightforward, no fluff. And I found when I was taking notes, I just was constantly highlighting. There's just so much good knowledge about copywriting and what works in there, how to write really good headlines, once again, how to write bullets, understand the customer and the product, features versus benefits, all of the staple stuff you need to know, super practical. And I found that like every single paragraph was giving me new ideas and new strategies and knowledge. So definitely recommend reading that one as well. But it's not enough just to simply read the book. So what I want you to do is pick these books up and take notes. Highlight them. If you have them online, you can highlight or, do underlining, whatever you need to do, but take notes and just highlight the main parts where you're learning things, and then go ahead and apply that, because you really learn by doing. So whatever strategies you learn, go and apply it that day or very shortly after, just so it really sticks in your brain and then it's a whole new skill that you learn. And then the second way you can learn copywriting is by taking copywriting courses. Now, I offer some free and paid copywriting courses that you can get in the description of this video if you want to check them out. And what's really good about courses is that they're an investment. You're going to spend a little bit up front, or if they're free, it's just a bit of your time. And you get to learn from somebody that spent years or decades learning copywriting, working with big brands, generating huge results, building a portfolio. And instead of spending, let's say, 10 years to get there where that person is, they're combining their knowledge in something that you can take in about a month. So it's a huge time saver. And that's how I would recommend looking at a course or anything you're going to pay for to learn copywriting. It's more so time savings than anything. So outside of my courses, there's also copywritingcourse.com. Neville Medora offers one of the most popular and best copywriting courses out there. Elna Kane has some really good courses as well. And then you just go onto a website like Udemy and those websites to get some pretty cheap courses as well. And then like with books, what I want you to do is make sure you're taking notes and you're really proactive about learning. So whatever you learn in that course, make sure you're taking it right away And the cool thing about courses is normally there's going to be like worksheets and quizzes and exercises, so it's not just simply reading or watching videos. You're really going to apply what you learn, and once again, that's how you actually learn it and make it stick as a skill. Thirdly, I want you to write every single day because, like any skill, you don't actually get better until you actually do it. So with writing, it's no different. You need to be writing every single day. Now, it can be on mock projects, just things you make up for fun. It can be on client projects where you're actually billing them and it's a copywriting assignment you're getting paid for. Just make sure you're writing. It can also be blogging, journaling, just some way you need to be writing and constantly refining that skill. Now, something I recommend, which is pretty fun and cool and a way to develop your writing skills and to test them, is to go onto a website like swiped.co, some kind of a database of advertisements and whatnot, and take a famous ad. Take one of David Ogilvy's, Gary Halbert's, and then rewrite it. Break it apart and rewrite it in your own way, or in a way that still kind of reflects the original ad. And why you want to do this is it allows you to understand how they wrote it and how they structured it and formatted it and the exact strategies they learned. You can even take an ad and just print it or have it digitally and take notes and try to break it down into a science. You know, where do they add calls to action? Where are they using urgency here and some scarcity there? Where's the features? Where's the benefits? What's the structure and the layout? And by doing this, you're essentially reverse engineering some of the best copywriters of all time and learning their strategies and processes that you can apply yourself. But thanks for watching. Feel free to subscribe if you aren't already. Drop a like, drop a comment. Let me know what kind of videos you want to see in the future. You can stop by my website for free courses, templates, and other copywriting content. But besides that, I'll catch you in the next video, and I appreciate you watching.